Good morning, Muscatine. My name is Autumn Schultz. I am your host today, and as always, I have to say thank you to our sponsors, Hy-Vee, Unity Point Health, Trinity Muscatine, Muscatine Power and Water, Becky Insurance, Toyota of Muscatine, Rivel Plumbing and Heating, Impact Fitness and Nutrition, Suntan City, Lutheran Living Senior Campus, Impact Life Blood Center, Harper Cycling and Fitness, Muscatine County Fair, and Bayer of Muscatine. In case you missed it here on Discover Muscatine, we can change the world by making waves with Salvation Army. They are doing this through August 15th through the 19th from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m. It is their vacation Bible school for the whole week next week. This is for grades 1st through 6th. There will be fun activities, craft games, and much more. So be sure that you go through Salvation Army of Muscatine, or you can call them to register your kids to get this signed up. This is August 15th through the 19th. Join the Greater Muscatine Chamber of Commerce and Industry this evening and Pierce Furniture and Mattress for their August business after hours. That is happening tonight. Enjoy networking, drinks, appetizers, and door prizes, and we hope to see you there. It is from 5 to 7 this evening. Next Friday, the 19th at 5 p.m. is the Muskies Fall Kickoff. It is finally here. We're getting the season going. So the admission is one Gatorade, and that Gatorade will be collected and split between the two teams for Muskies and scrimmage-based football team. So that is next Friday. It is kickoff. Be sure to go, and then also you're going to meet all the other teams that are going to be starting their fall season for the Muskies. And just a quick reminder too that the 45th Watermelon Stampede is happening on the 19th and 20th. So if you have not signed up yet, please make sure that you do. So go to Muscatine Running Club, or you can Google search the Watermelon Stampede and be able to sign up online or print out and send out that form to Del Wagner. So be sure to get that going here real quick. We have a video we would like to share with you before we talk to these two gentlemen next to me, Larry and James. So take a look at this video.
Thank you all for coming today. We wanted to my name is Dan Talon. My name's Dan Talon. I'm the administrator of Iowa Vocational Rehabilitation Services. We are a state agency that works with individuals with disabilities to place them in competitive integrated employment. And we wanted to recognize Muscatine Hy-Vee today, as well as Larry Bebber, for the contributions to not just our work in general, but also to a program that we support called Project Search. Project Search is for individuals who are the most significantly disabled individuals who need additional programming and education, and then also vocational training on site. And so Muscatine Hy-Vee has been dedicated to helping provide that on-site training as well support Project Search, and then Larry as well has been integral to that support. And so James, our local counselor, wanted us to recognize both Muscatine Hy-Vee and Larry for your work, and so we wanted to bring some certificates. So I'll start with Larry's. We wanted to present you with this. Do you want to open it up for me? Okay. And this is just a certificate of our appreciation and to thank you for the work that you do and for supporting the job candidates that IVRS is pushing through Project Search.
That's great. Thank you so much.
And then we also wanted to present one to Muscatine Hy-Vee as well.
Okay.
And so thank you. And then I wanted to ask you what was the most impactful part of Project Search for you and for the store's operations?
The most impactful part for me is watching like the expressions and the excitement when they've gone through some training with James and how to interview and all the different things, and then they get to come in and actually experience it real life and then offer them a position. When I've been able to do that, the excitement is amazing. We had one guy literally jumping up and down. He was so excited, and I wish everybody was that excited, right? So that's been the best part, and just the satisfaction that us as Hy-Vee and myself personally, that helping these ones to get a position that they can be successful in our community, right? That's sometimes the hardest part. Right? They just want a chance to be successful, and we're able to provide that opportunity, and that's the most I could possibly ask for. I think that's pretty great.
That's awesome. That's really awesome. And Hy-Vee is actually IVRS's #1 employer across the state. So that partnership runs deep in almost every community, and so we really appreciate that continuously. James, I wanted to ask about Hy-Vee's role in Project Search here in Muscatine, and what do you think's made that successful?
It's just been a fantastic partnership, from day one. Larry's just been working very, very closely with us, been able to call him up and talk to him about You know, if a client has needs, what are those? He's worked very closely with his own employees, and especially like when we've had job coach shortages, but just in general too, working with his employees so they can be natural supports to know how can they interact with the client so they can be as independent as possible.
Well, thank you, Larry, and thank you for all your work. We really appreciate it.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Congratulations. And we are back, and I have these two gentlemen here with me. The one that has received the reward, Sir Larry. Congratulations. And then James is here, and we're going to be talking a little bit about what these awards represent. So first off, in case people don't know, tell us what you do here at Hy-Vee.
So I'm the human resource manager for the 2 Muscatine Hy-Vee stores.
And what do these awards represent for you?
So a while back I was able to join the steering committee for what's called Project Search here in town, and we'll talk about that in a minute. But what it is an appreciation award for the help that I've given to the community with people in Project Search, with people with Iowa Vocational Rehab that help people with disabilities find employment. We've done some mock interviews, we've done just other things to kind of help them. I've actually hired several people that have come through the program. And James was nice enough to nominate me for this award that I didn't know anything about it until he told me I'm getting an award, and I was, okay, I didn't know that, for what? And so it was really nice, and the representatives from Des Moines came and presented myself with an award as appreciation for our commitment to helping those with disabilities find employment, and then also Hy-Vee as well here in Muscatine. At both stores we've done a pretty good job at trying to work with them, with Project Search and with Iowa Vocational Rehab. You've
done an amazing job. I've loved seeing it. I've loved hearing all about what you've been doing. James, what really made you say, I think Larry deserves this award?
You know, since I started here about 3 years ago, I've just had a fantastic partnership with Larry just from the start. You know, what that kind of has looked like, Larry has often made himself available, so you know, we've had multiple people hired at Hy-Vee, and Larry's made himself available. So if we are encountering any barriers, or I want to give some maybe clarification as to maybe what the client needs in order for them to be successful, or to get feedback as to what we should be doing on our end for improvement, I'm able to call Larry up, and we're able to talk quite a bit about it. He's been fantastic with working with us, not only in just kind of that, but I know like when we had job coach shortages, Larry was really great about working with his employees to kind of train them to know how to better work with the folks that we got placed here, so that could make them successful, so they'd have more natural supports.
Way to go.
Well, yeah, thank you. So, and it's kind of a shift. It's one of those things that as I've done it more and more, is helping my people that are here already learn how to communicate with these new people that are coming in. Mm-hmm. It's not always, hey, this is how we do it, too bad, so sad.
Yep.
A lot of times you have to learn as the manager of the department or whatever, like you have to communicate differently with these ones, and there's no reason that all of us can't be successful. Mm-hmm. And make it a great fit for everybody. And the excitement that those that come through the programs show is amazing. I know, so Project Search, for example, is a program that after people finish high school, they go into this Project Search, and they're in it for a whole year, and it follows the school calendar basically. And we're partnered, Project Search is partnered with the hospital, and so they work there, they do different jobs there, they do job coaching, they do, they brought them over to do mock interviews with me, things like that, to help them learn and be ready to then go out and try to find employment in the community. And several of them work here and at Main Street as well. I know Melissa, for example, who's down at Main Street. Anybody that goes there, she's always up front. She does our carts and stuff, and she's like the happiest person ever. And people like really mad when she's not there, because she greets them as soon as they come in the door, and it's been a really awesome experience. I mean, for us, and then the excitement, I talked a little bit about that in that video of, the ones that when I offer them that position, the excitement that they show is so cool. Like literally, we have to calm them down. Like, we had one that was like, yes, yes, and that was awesome. I wish everyone was that excited to work, right? And so it's just a really cool program. I mean, it's a feel-good thing for me too. And getting the award was unexpected, and I was kind of shocked. And thank you, James, for doing that. It was pretty cool, and it's always nice to be appreciated, right? But it's even better than that is the feeling that you get by helping these ones find employment and begin to be successful in our community.
Can you really quick, in regards to the vocational rehab, can you talk about like what all that entails and what it means and how you've been able to apply it here at Hy-Vee?
I think James would be the best one to talk about vocational rehab.
By all means.
Sure. So just to kind of tell you a little bit about our program, we work with individuals with disabilities, helping them find employment in the community. The thing that I think is so special about our program and what makes it unique is that we meet the folks where they are, and we get an understanding of both kind of what their barriers and what their strengths are and what their eventual goal is. So there's no cookie cuttering in what we do with folks. Every person's kind of plan that we write is different, and kind of their goal, their top of the mountain is different. And we work to help them figure out what that is and how to get there. And that could be anything from assisting them in getting some training for a certificate or a college program, or it could be something like a project search where they've done some years at high school, but they want that kind of finishing piece to help them transition out of high school and get some real world work experience, maybe some references from it. So. And
Larry, how many have you helped, do you think?
We were trying to come up with a count.
Over 10.
Yeah, 10 to 15 in that area, and most of them are still with us. Some have moved on to other things, but most of them are still with us. And I appreciate the appreciation, but it's also Hy-Vee. I mean, Hy-Vee as a corporation is really awesome at this sort of thing, working with the community. Here in Muscatine, we were a big sponsor of the brand new high school digital scoreboard at the football field, which is exciting this year. That's going to be the first time that it gets used, so that's exciting. But Hy-Vee in general, we're super flexible, which helps. I mean, I have people that work 1 4-hour shift a week, and that's okay. And we work with, of course, all the school kids and stuff. And it's no different than with our folks that come through Project Search or Vocational Rehab. We're able to just adjust what we need to do to let them be successful, and that's what it's about. There's no reason that you can't make it successful if everybody just cooperates, right? And that's what we at Hy-Vee try to do. And so far, it's just been a great partnership with James and with Project Search. All of it's been great.
You have an amazing community here.
Sure.
Great leaders like yourself. You are a leader.
Well, thank you.
And I think that's just really what makes it. You come in open arms, you're ready to help them. You don't say, no, that can't happen. You always find a way to make sure things work out smoothly, so it benefits Hy-Vee, it benefits them, and it benefits the community. I think what this program is and what you've been doing is phenomenal.
Well, thank you. Yeah,
congratulations.
It's great.
You do deserve an appreciation every now and then. You do great work here.
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Well, again, congrats, and thank you for coming on and educating us, and maybe some people didn't know about this program. And how can ones get also involved in this program if this is something that maybe...
Sure. So Iowa Vocational Rehabilitation Services, it's available to anybody with a diagnosed disability. Kind of what our process looks like, I can be contacted through Muscatine Community College. I have an office on campus. If you Google Iowa Vocational Rehabilitation Services, you can find my number, and we can set up an intake and talk about kind of what's going on, your barriers, your goals, where you want to find yourself at. Involvement in our program, we have an eligibility process that's based off of kind of understanding what your barriers, what your disability is. So.
Perfect. Well, Muscatine Community College. I did not know that, so I just learned something new as well.
Yeah.
I love that. Well, thank you again, and congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Great work.
Thanks for having us.
Thank you. We are going to take a quick break, and then we are going to talk to a couple ladies from the Community Foundations of Greater Muscatine. Be right back.
Here at Toyota Muscatine, we're here to serve.
When you buy a vehicle at a multi-brand dealership and it isn't locally owned, it can be difficult to get information that you need.
That's why all of our trained salespeople are focused on one thing, getting you the best deal possible on a new or used Toyota.
And when you pick your favorite, we will help you with financing and maintenance.
We love helping our neighbors.
Come to Toyota Muscatine today.
We've all been through a lot together, and along the way, you find out who really cares for you and who you can trust. Because there's a lot of stuff that happens in life, like those days when the amazing happens, or those days that are really, really hard. That's why you need someone like Unity Point Health. Because when it comes to your health, you gotta have someone you can trust. Unity Point Health. Know how much you matter to this world.
Hi, I'm TJ Deere, General Manager here at Toyota Muscatine.
Hi, I'm Megan and I'm from Muscatine.
My name is Logan and I'm from Muscatine.
Here at Toyota Muscatine, we believe in investing in our community.
And that's why all our members are local to the Muscatine area.
It's why we give generously to charities based in our city.
Because we believe that giving back means paying it forward.
That's why an investment in us is an investment in our community.
And we are back. So we have a couple ladies here from the Community Foundations of Greater Muscatine to talk about some awards that are going to be happening here very soon. Good morning, ladies. Good morning. Good morning. So introduce yourselves and talk to me about what you do at Community Foundations.
You want to go first? Yeah, so I'm Lynsey Krusie. I do the marketing at the Community Foundation, and we're excited to be here. And I'm also excited to introduce Niki because she just joined the team.
And Niki, what do you do here at Community Foundations?
Well, I'm the new programs manager, which is the job that Lynsey used to do. So I invited her to come along with me today and make sure that if there's a question that I can't answer, that she can help me out. Which I've found to be just kind of the general way at the foundation is that, you know, everybody's there to jump in any way, anyhow, and help out. So.
And Niki's been busy because she works with our scholarships, so we kind of are wrapping up our scholarships, and the awards is one of our first big projects too. So
fun. And how long have you been now here in this position?
About a month.
Okay, so yeah, having a teammate is very helpful. If I didn't have Scott and trying to run a business, I'd be lost. So having teamwork is always the way to go. So can you talk to me about these awards that are going to be happening? So kind of the meaning behind them and the importance of them within Muscatine.
Well, we have 3 different awards that we're going to highlight today. One of them being the Tom Hendricks Community Service Award. Mm-hmm. And if you've been in Muscatine, you probably know who Tom Hendricks is. Yep. All of the great things he's done through time. So he was the originating recipient of this award, started by Muscatine Charities. Mm-hmm. And we really are thankful for them starting that fund and taking on the first award for Tom, because it's led to about 6 or 7 projects and people being awarded since then. Wow. Something really exciting this year. I don't know, can we share it? Yeah. Okay. Something really exciting this year. The amount that the recipient will have to give towards their charity will go from $7,500 to $8,000 this year. So wow. We're pretty excited.
That is neat. And so we've got the Tom Hendricks Community Service Award. And what is kind of that meaning behind that award? So if let's say Tom won it again, why would he have deserved that award?
So this award will go to a nonprofit charitable organization that utilizes volunteers. We know how important volunteers are to support the good work happening in the community, and we want to kind of celebrate those volunteers and those organizations that are utilizing these volunteers. And so it'll go to a nonprofit organization, and then the funds that they receive from the award will just go towards their mission.
That's awesome. And what's the other 2 awards? Let's talk about the Shirley Jean Drake Great Initiative Award. That is a lot. Almost got it though.
So this one is an award recipient who's recognized for their volunteerism, just that general getting out into the community and starting initiatives. Some of the following people after her, some of the recipients have been Jim Salmons for the Laundry of Love, Dr. Carol Moreno for her work in establishing the West Liberty Dream Catchers. So just people that are really out there volunteering, doing some really fantastic projects and getting them recognized and getting those projects recognized.
That's neat. I like that.
It's a little different from the Tom Hendricks, where we're recognizing nonprofit organizations. The Great Initiative Award is for an individual, and the stipend they receive will go to the organization that they support, or this program or project that they created or planned or been a part of.
Oh, that's neat. I like that. And what is the third award about?
The third will go to a youth, and so Giles, Joslyn, anybody who's involved in any kind of band, orchestra, or music program really knows his name, because he was the first recipient of the Youth Initiative Award, which has been now named after him, and he started the String Fest here in Muscatine. The funds that are brought in from that help to provide lessons and instruments for any of the youth who are really wanting to get involved but maybe need a little help with that.
I think that's neat. I love that you have a group, you have an individual, and you have youth. And so with the Youth Award, is this an actual youth in an age, or someone within helping the youth, or both?
So a youth 18 years or younger can receive this award.
Neat. I love, oh, so cool.
So like some examples of a youth that have received, Silas Hoffman received it for donating and creating PPE equipment. Some Boy Scouts troops have received it in the past. So any sort of fundraising initiative or charitable program or project that a youth is a part of, they can be nominated.
I love that. Those are neat. And so with these, how can people vote and nominate and say, hey, I think that such and such deserves this award?
So we'll be opening up the nomination process shortly. It'll be September 1st through September 30th, and we'll have details on our Community Foundation website. We'll also be reaching out and making sure that it's out on social media, Facebook, those places, and it will be very easy to just a couple of clicks and submit it, and it goes off to a committee for review and scoring, and then in October we hope to kind of get out there and surprise our recipients and let them know that they've been chosen.
And how many years have the awards been going on for now?
It depends, but at least 10 years since the first award we've been given out, so there's been a good history of supporting volunteers in the community.
I think Muscatine is, if the state of Iowa had to vote, I think Muscatine has so many different foundations and volunteers and fundraising events. I think just weekly happening. There's always something, whether it's our Muskie Sports, whether it's Walk to End, Salvation Army, Community Foundations, Muscatine Charities. There's always something going on that just helps build Muscatine. I think that's what makes Muscatine just so unique. I grew up in big cities, so to me these past few years, it's been such an eye-opener on how great this community with Muscatine is. It's just so special.
Absolutely.
And to you, I mean, for these awards, when it really comes down to it, that highlight, that special moment, Lynsey, you've been doing this now for a couple years. When you present these awards, do you get that overall shock? Do they get that, is it really me? Did I deserve this? Can you kind of elaborate on how people respond to it?
Yeah, it's really special. So last year, Writing for Success received the Tom Hendricks Community Service Award, and so Tom was with us, and we showed up to Writing for Success, and they had kids there on the horses, and we showed up with a big check and did a presentation, and they were so honored. So it is really, really special for the recipients as well.
So they don't know until you arrive, correct?
It's different every year, so Niki will be in charge, so we'll see what she comes up with this year, but in the past couple of years, it has been a surprise.
Oh, that's neat.
Yeah.
And we really want to make sure that we're showcasing them and their project, and not so much us there.
And a lot of them don't even know necessarily that they were nominated.
Oh, that's even better. I mean, that was just like Larry saying, hey, I received an award and I had no idea. It's that initial shock feeling, and I think when you present the check and the award, that you're going to get those butterfly feeling, and that's just that that positive bright spot of saying, hey, I'm helping someone's foundation, or I'm making someone's day that much more. I think this is so unique. It's very different. Like I said, growing up in big cities, I've never heard of this, and it's those recognitions and that bright spot. I think that's what's going to make someone's day. You're going to start making people's days.
Well, one thing, you know, I've been a teacher in the district, and I've been involved with some of the nonprofits, and actually some that in the past have received funds from the Community Foundation when it was first starting out, or several years ago. And really, the thing that I have noticed in watching through the years as the Community Foundation has grown is all of the donors and the volunteers. I mean, it's just amazing how they come out to support and make sure that if there's a need, it's filled.
Do you have a kind of yearly foundation or fundraiser that you like to attend?
In the past, I have attended the charities a couple times on their, for the awards for their the golf outing night, when they're done, and gone as a recipient. And it's just really neat to hear their conversations and listen to how excited they are to be helping in the community, and to reach out and just fill those needs.
The golf event that was a couple months ago, that was a lot of fun. We were on hole 17, and so it was just very nice just to talk to everyone and why they're here and how they get involved, and it's really neat. Lynsey, what's your go-to fundraiser or event?
Event, I would say Keep Muscatine beautiful with the Almost Friday Fest is one of my favorite events, and I know that Chris and Brenda do a great job of raising funds and putting on that free entertainment on the riverfront, so that's a special event.
Duck Derby, remember, that is happening at this Almost Friday Fest. I will continue reminding you about Duck Derby. It is a lot of fun. If you have kids, get a duck. What else information would you like to share with me?
If you have questions about the awards, please reach out. We are trying to make it as easy as possible, so start thinking of your nominations, and we're happy to help. We want people to be recognized for the good work, so always reach out, and we're happy to help.
I think these are neat. Like I said, when I first read it, I said, oh, Taco. And I said, oh, wait, that award is named after him, which I think just truly means something even more. And I've loved talking to him every time I'm on the golf course, and every time he has a new story or something bright and awesome to share with me. So he's so cool. You can't go to Muscatine and not know Tom. So it is Toyota Thursday, so it is what's in the box. So who is going to be the player? All right, so I'm going to open this so everyone can see what's inside. I didn't tip it over, did I? No, I did not, thank goodness. So you're going to put your hands on either side, and you're going to guess what is inside the box for Toyota Thursday What's in the Box. And it is a Throwback Thursday Hy-Vee deal.
It feels like Cheetos.
It is Cheetos.
Ooh. Chester Cheetah. It is not the puffs. It's too thin, too firm to be a puff.
That is true. Can you guess which Cheeto brand it is?
Let's see. Are they Hy-Vee brand Cheetos?
No, they are the actual Cheetos. They are the crunchy Cheetos. They weren't the red ones. They weren't going to give you the fire ones.
Well, I was trying to smell for the spicy, for the El Fuego.
No, I did not do that, or else, your hands would be painted red at that point. But they are painted orange. So it is Throwback Thursday Hy-Vee deals, aisle 7. There are so many chip deals going on. $2.99, 2 for $7, $2.49 for the Frito-Lay brand. Also for the Hy-Vee Thursday deals, bratwurst are 10 for $10, along with their bratwurst burgers, and $4.49 for the Gold Peak tea. So if you are here at Hy-Vee to get those Throwback Thursday Hy-Vee deals, be sure to do that. I will grab you a napkin. I did not grab you a napkin. I didn't think about that till now. Well, ladies, thank you so much for coming on. Congratulations in your new position, and I'm very much looking forward to seeing more of this information. Like you said, Community Foundation's website or the Facebook page. And also you have a new building coming up too.
We do. We're very excited about the new building.
Well, I read all about that. I think that's so neat that you are transforming something historic within Muscatine and keeping it in Muscatine. So we look forward to seeing the before and after pictures for this.
Absolutely.
That is so neat. If you did not see that, it is on Discover Muscatine. You can check out that from an article last week. Go over to our Facebook page or to our website and just type in Community Foundations and check out the new historic building that they are going to rehab for their new location. Until then, Muscatine, stay happy and stay healthy. I will see you later.
When you buy a vehicle for Toyo Muscatine, keeping your vehicle safely on the road is our highest priority.
We offer scheduled maintenance and extended service hours for those unexpected repairs.
Our service department's mechanics are dedicated to providing you with the highest quality of care.
Feel free to ask any of our friendly staff if you have any questions.
Come on down to Toyota Muscatine